So guys, today, we are going to start the Ghost of the Toilet Season 2 like we saw in the last season. Hanako, Nene and Ko together are engaged in breaking the Yorishiro of the different wonders of the school so that Hanako can maintain the balance there. And in the meantime, they face a lot of troubles. We also learn that Hananaku killed his younger brother Tsukasa. Because of Jess, she has become a ghost, and Nene wants to find out about it. So guys, let's see if Nene can lift the curtain with this juice. So here goes Nene and Koan's eyes call. Why? They have to deal with a ghost, and these are our thoughts. Nako asks Nene to pawn with him in exchange for this thing, so Nene is telling her whole story to her hamster. And they're still trying to find out about the eyes, but the bastard doesn't know anything. Then the next day I starts telling him about another rumor who has a very old big clock inside the accordion school, and if anyone turns the hands of that clock, he can control the time. But the three gods of that clock, those who take care of the past, future or present. And if anyone touches that clock without their permission, then they take all the time of that person's remaining life. Why is it that all the rumors that I have spread till now have turned out to be true, and the thinker always gets caught up in it? Then she starts telling Nani something, but only then there is a miracle in her class and her class is converted into ruins. Then seeing her flower, Nani realizes that the time of that classroom has moved forward because that flower has become too big, and she tells about it to every eye. Whenever he runs away there, why his friend? The time has also moved forward, so that every eye knows that the first wonders behind it are the hands of the O300 clock keepers. Then we find out that all the three keepers have different powers. The first of which is Kak, which can take the time to the past. The second is the Gain that can stop time, and the third is Weeding, which can speed up the time. Then all those people go out to find that first wonder. But we see that the Hanaks don't know anything about it. Because of this, they start walking around the whole school like crazy. Then they start killing the birds. Why are Hanakas the leaders of all wonders? Yet he doesn't know about his first miracle. Then we find out that Hanaku did not know about the first miracle because they already knew about Hanaku's health. Because of this, they refuse to let Hanaku come. Then Hanaku remembers that the clock keeper who can stop time is roaming around the school as a student, so if those people catch him, they will kill him and find out the rest of the two. So Coco starts to worry that there are so many children in the school. So finally, how will she find that person among them? And only then does Hana tell him that if the wonder has hidden himself well, and that the other ghost can find him, then he starts telling Hana one of his theories, according to which he calls the first wonder. Because when the time of Nani's class was ahead, then Nani's things were such that there was no effect on her, and there was only a person who came from above who always told rumors that he was a ghost. Then Nani heard a girl's voice, and suddenly the school door breaks there, due to which Nani gets scared, and we see that Hanako took them out of the classroom. When Akana comes out from inside him, and Akana comes out, Hanaka's mind gets an idea for which he enters Nani's body, and he gets close to Ayurvedic and starts talking lovingly to her. These ghosts are really very strong, so Nani's gold is seeing all this, and this work of every eye does not look good from her. Then he starts burning seeing Nani so close to his love. And he runs away from her and goes to the roof and starts crying. Then we find out that Akane has worked very hard to get Ayoi since childhood. But Ayoi still does not accept her proposal, and we see that he has proposed to Akane 36-24 times in total. Someone tell this poor man that he has been talking about it, and I have just done the calculation and seen that he has been proposing every day for the last 10 years. And after seeing it, our lover becomes serious and starts dragging Nene. But Nene, Ayo starts laughing. Because of Jess, Akane slaps him. Because of this, her nose comes out of Nene's body. Then she starts to find out what secret Nene wants to know, and Nene tells her that seeing IOE looks like she is hiding something. Because she wants to know about that thing, she agrees to help take food in it. Why does he want to know why he has been upset for so long? And if they are like this because of a boy, then he wants to heat him from this world. Then as soon as he hears these things, those three explode, and all those people come together and start watching. Then we see the story that a lot of boys from the school are proposing to the visitors. Because of this, they start to fix everyone one by one. Of our beloved, the only truth is that if you didn't happen to me, then it won't happen to anyone. So seeing so many proposals near Ivy starts spreading zeal. Then that Ivy goes to a hall and dismisses every eye that if the first wonder will remain calm like this, then he will use his power to force him to come out. Because of this, we see that every eye drops the chandelier on Aoi, and then suddenly time stops. And we know that the first miracle is none other than Akane, who saves his love. Then Akane sets to kill the Hanakans because he has put the life of IOV in danger. But then new things come in, and Akane is surprised to see this. That someone stopped because of his time stopping, but why didn't they stop taking it? Then the time limit of Akana is completed. This is why they have to leave there. And here we find out that Akana was suspected because he had taken Hanaka out of the body of the taker with a single blow. A normal person can't do that. But then they didn't understand how the last Akana could be a miracle. Hakane then tells them that just like Lane, he too has been tricked into contacting him because the clock keepers have made a deal with Akane by putting him in danger. Because of this, Akane also has to become a clock keeper, and now Akane can only stop time 3 times for 5 minutes in one day, and his contract is until he graduates. Then we also know that when he wears glasses, he cannot see any ghosts, and that is the reason. Because he has not seen Anaku yet, and then he asks why Anaku came there. Sir, here we see the map of the whole school has changed. Why Mirai has put everyone's time ahead, and these ears are trying to catch him. Tahan eyes start asking the reason for this, and these ears tell that Lowkeeper Mirai has run away, and now he has also touched Jisco. His time is increasing, and that's why. Because of this, he was always imprisoned inside the boundary. But now they have fled. As these incidents are going on inside the school, then Hanaku asks Akane to work with him to catch Milai. But Akane refuses to do this because he does not like ghosts at all. So they start explaining to him that Hanaku is not a bad ghost. Just because Akane reminds him that Hanaku, they have committed a murder, and because Hana is not alive, she does not know the value of someone's life. When Tawakni is ready to join hands with him to catch Mirai, everyone here is making a plan to catch Mirai and asks Hana to keep Naini away from Mirai at any cost. Then those people see that a strange sound is coming from the packet of candies that they have, and we see Mirai is hidden inside it. Then all those people start trying to catch Mirai. But Mirai is not coming to anyone's hand, so it is very difficult to hold Mirai's top. Pa Mirai increases his time, and we see that his age is not much because of his power growing. Because of this, she starts to look like her elder brother Minamoto. And no, she starts running after Mirai to make herself sexy. But Mirai does not come to her hand. He tells her that Mirai can only move time forward. No, if it is already next, then nothing can happen to it. Nani's heart is broken. Then she starts to encourage Naini, but no, she starts to melt the fire of her chum. Both the assistant and the boss are the same. Where they see a good girl and boy, the light starts you. Then Naini comes up with an idea to catch Milai. That's why Seivo spreads candies everywhere, and Mirai gets caught in their trap while collecting those candies. Then Ko captures Mirai through his powers and stops time to help her eat. Then Mirai touches Nine to escape, but there is no effect on the body of taking, and we get to know a shocking news here. They don't have much time to live. Takaku comes back and puts Ko back in time so that he returns to normal form and is about to take Ko. He starts asking with his eyes and tells with his eyes that Nene has less than 1 year left, and all this is not happening because of his contract. Then we learned an important thing. Only those who are close to the other world can call Hanakas. It is as if they are close to death, or as if they are close to death. Nako doesn't seem to care about this and catches him. But Hanako explains that he is just taking care of Nene in his own way and is doing everything he can to make Nene spend his last time well. Tana captures Ko and asks Ko to reverse the time of the entire school so that the memories of all the Hummers will also be erased and only those who have more power will remain. But they don't have that much power yet. Because of this, he will also forget about Nene Kedant. Tahan tells Ko to forget all this and tells him to give up because he can't do anything about it. But someone starts refusing to do this because he has just lost Mitsuba and he doesn't want her to even dig to take it. Then the food likes this dedication because of his time stops so that when Kaku rewinds time, his memory does not go away. Then Hanako also approves this thing and Kaku reverses the entire school time. Then we see here, because of the contract, the memory of taking it was not gone, and because of the power, Minamoto also remembers everything because he captures the story and does it all. Because of this, he is dragged into the council room. So here at lunchtime, Core Minamoto is practicing, and Minamoto forbids being disturbed for Kohan Eyes because he is given the task of killing Han Eyes. So if he keeps worrying about her like this, then she will never be able to kill her. So no. She is looking for Hanaku, but she has not found Hanaku anywhere. Yako comes to meet him. Why would Yako's story have been changed, according to which Misaki Stairs has now become a place of romance, and if you set foot on any fourth step, then he gets broken up. Because of this, Yako is very upset. Why are so many couples gathering on it now? Annoyed at home, she starts cutting Nani, and Nani starts calling every eye for help. But Yaku tells Nene that every eye is not here this time, and if he has to meet every eye, then he will have to go to the lab. So Nene goes to meet the fifth wonder in the lab, where the teacher is running away from him, because he has brought a lot of worms to eat for him so that he can help him by eating him. Then Diesel starts telling him that he does not eat anything like that, and no, he wonders how he has collected so many worms, and we find out that all this is the work of Minamoto. In this affair, the whole school helps in this without a motto. Then Nene starts asking about the favor about which he could not tell anything. But to spice things up, the teacher tells Nene that Ko has come there to ask about his career, and Nene starts asking him about Hanako because he has to tell Hanako something very important. And he is also asked that it will be right to leave Yorishiroko like this before the teacher feels very good to hear that Nene worries about Hanako so much. And she tells him that Hanako is in this time garden. Tako tells Nene that if Nene ever needs her, she will always stand by her side. So remember him whenever you want. She can do it, for which she says yes to take it and says thank you and leaves there. Then we come to know that she has come to ask about the future of taking it there so that she can change it. Then the teacher understands her that she wants whatever she wants, but he still cannot change the future. Then he tells the teacher what is today's future, and we see. It is written that today Nene and Hana will kiss, which is surprised to see and starts running to stop them. Then Nene doesn't even find Hana in the garden, and Confession Tree tells her. When the nose is on the roof, Nene gets something to do with Akana, which she goes to give to him. But we see that Minamoto is not there. Akane is punished for his mistake, and that poor man sits there for 1 hour. Then Minamoto comes back and leaves Akane cheaply because of Nene. Then we find out that the glasses Akane is wearing have been enchanted by Minamoto so that her spiritual power is reduced like a normal human and she cannot see any ghosts. But no, she starts asking the reason. Then Minamoto understands that sometimes nothing is the right thing to do. Because when you know something, it becomes very difficult to forget it. So it is right for some people that if they do not know something, they would not understand anything because they are lost in the thoughts of the fat. Sarneni goes out to find Hanakas, and this story leads Minamoto to ask if he is giving Hanakas exemption because of Nene, because he knows he doesn't have much time left. Then Minamoto says nothing about it, and this starts shaking her to punish the story. Then we see that in the end, she does not receive mail from the new Hanaks, and she has come to tell the Hanaks that a love letter is found. But Hanako is lost in his own thoughts. Ten first starts talking about breaking the Yori issues of wonder, because I think maybe Hanako is upset because of this. But Hanako refuses to do this too, so he doesn't understand what Akita Hanaku is upset about. And Nene remembers the last time Hanaku kissed him to cheer him on. Because of Jesus, she starts thinking the same thing and kisses every eye on the cheek. Because of Jess, every Naku starts to be ashamed. Every Naku hugs him and starts flirting with him. Naku tells Nene the coach and Ko comes there to stop the kiss of the two. And the typing of the pour is very late and we see that the pour water has become water. Because the love letters he gets have come for IOE. And with this episode ends and the link of the next episode must be coming on your screen. You can watch an episode by spectating.